Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. Uh, Today is September the 6th, 2019. I've been having some issues with the camera, so I had already shuffled, and this is such an amazing reading. I was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and record it because I had already shuffled and got started. So I'm just going to jump right in. I am going to go ahead and do the prayer, of course, and get started. So wow. I, Shiny Eco Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirits, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not my own. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting us on our highest possible path. All right, so yeah, this it was absolutely bananas. I was like, no, having a whole fit. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are gonna jump right in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you would like a personal reading, if you will head over to conversationswithdragons.com, I'll be more than happy to assist you there. All right, so let's get it. This beautiful card talks about forgiveness. Now, we know that we talk about this all the time, partially because we have difficulty with it. And a lot of times it's not so much of us being unable to forgive others, but so much of us unable to forgive ourselves. And the beautiful thing is that you have to remember that you are deserving of it. No matter what you've done, where you have been, what you've gone through, you're deserving of forgiveness. Divine has more than enough of that to go around, right? And you forgiving yourselves so that you are able to forgive others is really important, okay? So that you're not stuck in the same place, reliving the same things. It is okay. It is okay for you to move forward, and it will be so much easier for you to do so when you forgive yourself. So if you will take the time to focus on that. Some of us have children, some of us have parents that we have, or siblings that we have not always gotten along with, went through different various relationships, ups and downs, and maybe we weren't the greatest person at that time. However, the things that you had to go through to get where you are right now were in divine order. Even if it doesn't feel like it, if it feels like, man, I've been through some shit. Why did I have to go through that to get here? Part of your journey, darling. So working on forgiveness, and it is a lot deeper than you think it is, right? Because we don't think that we have to forgive ourselves, but a lot of times we don't even realize that we have been beaten up on ourselves, been hard on ourselves for whatever it is, right? You are divinely created and you are deserving. So take that forgiveness for yourself, take that forgiveness for others, because some people will never apologize for the things that they put you through, or that you may have put them through. But in order for you to move on to a better place, to move forward on your journey, you do have to learn forgiveness. Okay, so work on that. The mirror work that we talk about doing, looking at ourselves in the mirror, loving ourselves whole, seeing ourselves for who we truly are. Forgiving yourself has a lot to do with that. Forgiving yourself for how you treated your body, forgiving yourself for how you've seen yourself in not a loving way, because you are deserving of love whole. Okay? So it doesn't happen overnight. But so you have to work on it. And every day that you take the time to love on yourself and forgive yourself for, whatever that day is, whatever happened in the past, forgiving yourself. I didn't get to accomplish everything I wanted to today. Forgive yourself for that. And be okay with that. Be okay with what you were able to get done. Love on yourself for what you were able to get done. And acknowledge yourself for what you were able to get done. Okay? Because sometimes getting out the bed is big shit. That means you have really, you did something. Some days, taking a shower, that's big shit. Okay? It's not always the whole bunch of busy stuff that we think that it's supposed to be. Sometimes those small things are really big things. So, love on yourself and forgive yourself. Now, you actually have the talking stick. Okay? The talking stick talks about you standing in your power. Okay? You being able to speak your truth. Okay? That's a big thing. Okay? It's telling you it's your turn to speak. So don't be shy. Don't try to hide in a corner. Stand up and speak from your heart. Be heard. Be seen. It is time for that. Okay? When I talk about you having to create your, you having the ability to create your story, that is you moving from what was to what is now. So what does your now look like? You no longer have to stay in a corner. You no longer have to shut up and not be heard. None of those things. Now is your time. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid. Be who you are. Shine your light. And shine your light brightly. Okay? Speak up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Okay? Be who you are. You are freaking amazing. Now, you have the green dragon. Okay? The green dragon says, the green dragon helps you tune in to the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. This card is so very vivid and bright. I absolutely love the colors in it and the contrast that's in it. And if you notice, there's a key right there in the center. Okay? Tune in to get your answers. Now, when you're tuning in to get your answers, right? Because we have to tune into ourselves. We can't do that if we're blocking ourselves with not forgiving ourselves. Okay? We also cannot do that if we are not speaking for ourselves. So, going out in nature, and I mean going out in nature, standing out in the sun and enjoying the sun, touching a tree, touching the grass, connecting with nature. There's so many things that nature can teach us, because despite all of the things that the world does, tears up the dirt, pulls up trees, cuts down this, and does all these different things, despite that, you can still notice grass growing out of concrete, flowers and plants growing out of the concrete. Okay? So nature is so powerful and so amazing, and all you have to do is tap in. So if that means taking a walk and noticing the difference in a tree, if that means noticing the flowers that somebody planted, there is so much information and such a connection in nature. So tune in and tune into yourself. Okay? You carry the answers and the guidance that you get from nature, right? Reminding us how resilient we are. Nature reminds us how resilient we are. And you are. Trust that you are. Believe that you are. Accept that you are resilient every day that you get up. Now, you have the Daughter of Cups. And the Daughter of Cups, she's surprised, right? she's surprised. But she is... she's like, what in the world? You got this fish poking out of her cup, right? Your cup is full. Now, if you think about in some cultures how sacred, because this kind of reminds me of a koi fish, right? In some cultures, they are sacred. They talk about life and creativity, and she's holding this gift of the cup. And then the gift of the cup, she is surprised by this other gift that's in the cup, right? Meaning that you have more than enough. Okay, you have more than enough, and it is time to create and absorb and trust. Wow, you have all of these things, and everything is at your fingertips. Okay, so accept the gifts of the universe. Now, again, you notice some of the weirdest things and the most amazing things when you walk out in nature. You know, sometimes you're like pulling out of a place, say for instance a plant, and look on the side of the road in the ditch, and there is a family of ducks. Who would have thought a family of ducks would be on the side of the road in the ditch with the water just swimming around next to a big old building, right? Nature never ceased to amaze me. So you have these gifts all around, and just pay attention to them, right? You have, now is a time to create things. That is a creative gift right there at your fingertips. What are you gonna do with it? And then of course, now you have the polar bear, and it says mystic. It says, know that challenges make you stronger. So sometimes forgiving ourselves or forgiving others is a challenge, but you can do that. Okay, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. So when you're going through some shit, have faith that it's going to work out for you. It says, take the time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within you. Okay, so let's talk about these psychic abilities. Your intuition is a psychic ability. You know, when you see somebody and they're trying to be friendly with you, and you're like, something about that person. That is your intuition kicking right in and telling you, hey, pay attention to that, right? So that's just one of your abilities. That is just one of your gifts. But I need you to tune into it. I need you to pay attention to it when you see it, when you hear it, when you feel it, right? You know, you get that little message in your head like, yeah, I shouldn't go there. Don't go. So pay attention to the gifts that you have. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. We talk about that all the time. Getting your water in, getting your meditation on, and resting, okay? So sometimes we are so busy in life trying to grow things, trying to do things, trying to be here, trying to be there, that we don't pay attention, right? When our body talks to us. We don't pay attention that we're not supposed to be somewhere because we're so busy moving. Take a moment and be present, okay? When your body talks to you and tells you to sit your butt down, sit your butt down. It's a reason why. You never know what things that you are supposed to miss that you will miss because you listened. You never know what things or what places you are supposed to be in, because what if you're in one place and you're supposed to be somewhere else, right? But you don't know you're supposed to be there, but you're already on the other side of town, and then you get that call you've been waiting on. You get that call that you've been waiting on, and you're like, how am I supposed to get there from here? I'm never going to make it. Pay attention to your intuition. There is a reason, okay? It is a reason. If you get that overwhelming feeling, don't. You get that overwhelming, like, I'm tired, I don't really want to, it's a reason. But if you get that feeling like, I'm a little tired, but I'm supposed to be here, move your butt. But you have to pay attention to those things, okay? Know that there are challenges that are going to come up. Know that you are resilient enough to survive them. Know that you are where you are supposed to be at this very moment, okay? Even if it seems like it is a storm, there is always sun after the storm, okay? They never last for long. Sometimes that storm is just clearing away, washing away all of the stuff that you're going through so that you can move forward and shine a little brighter, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I most certainly did. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.